Case Farmer here. We are back on Autumn Oaks for the first time in quite a while. I haven't played on it in quite a while, but decided to jump back on it and do a little bit more playing. So here we are back again. We're on day 5 of late spring, and what we're going to be doing today, obviously, as you can see, is we're going to be spreading some liquid manure. I chopped a few of the contours, so I'm just going to spread manure on them now. And then the other contours, whenever they get fully grown, I'm going to be mowing them and baling them for hay. So we got a full load of manure on us right now, and heading out to the second contour because the first one's all finished up already. A bit of like, but so yeah, we got over 90,000 gallons of liquid manure that we got to get hauled out. So be probably hauling it all out on the contours, obviously, because as soon as I get the other ones baled up, I'll be spreading some liquid manure on them. But yeah, it's good to be back on Autumn Oaks. Took quite a long break from it, and then came back. Obviously I came back now, and I'm enjoying it again, so figured I'd do some recording on it. But so I don't remember what equipment I had before, but I don't think I changed too much from last time I recorded on here. Like I said, I don't remember last time I recorded on here, so I don't know. I guess we'll find out, but yeah. So for now, obviously hauling some manure, and then I put 28 on the corn yesterday, so that's all taken care of, and then gave some of the wheat its last spring, because wheat harvest will be coming up here pretty soon. Then as soon as the beans pop up, I gotta spray them and whatnot. So yeah, like I said, I wanted to get on and do a little bit of recording on here. Just haven't put a video out in quite some time. Did a couple live streams, but that's about it. So spin around here. So not an overly exciting episode, but just something, obviously. Figured I'm starting to use oh, it's lagging, what the frick. But I'm starting to use NVIDIA GeForce like capture, some experience or something like that. So I'm gonna see how that works out for me. And then, but I would like to get some content out every now and then. I'm not gonna guarantee it's gonna be every other day or something, but hopefully more often than every couple weeks. So, and I thought about editing the videos and then doing them a bit differently, but I don't know how to edit, so I just decided to record a full-length video, because I know how to do that. I don't know how to freaking edit videos and whatnot. So how long have we been going here? Forgot to set a timer. Whoopsies. There we go. So yeah, there's our hay contours that I'm gonna be baling. Hopefully I get a decent amount of bales on it, but obviously I still have quite a few bales from last year, so I'll see how many I get off those contours. And then I guess I do have that back hay field back there, so I'll see how much I get off all that, and then if I have enough to last me till second cut, and then I'll sell the old bales off. Because I'm hoping to hopefully get three to four cuts this year. I don't know how much this season will let us do, but hopefully 3 to 4. The rest of them will most likely be baled, because I chopped these obviously and got a pretty decent amount, and then after corn silage I shouldn't need it anymore, but may do a little bit more chopping. I don't know yet. Still trying to get back into the swing of things on this save game, because it's been a while. I have to catch back up on what I was doing and all that, so. But I think I'm starting to get into it. But gonna be pushing it down to the end here. Hopefully we have enough. Yeah, the way it looks, it's right around 5,000 gallons every contour, so, and then I have 2 regular sized contours, and then just flip around and use the rest of it up. But then I have 2 regular contours and then 1 pretty large contour field type thing, so I'm guessing I'll just say 4 contours total, so 4 tanks. So after we finish spreading on these contours, we'll have right around 70,000 gallons ish, if I'm right. I might be completely wrong, but and then obviously I'll have the other 4, so then we'll be down to 50,000 and probably another 20,000 on that hay, so hopefully we can get down to about 30,000 gallons, and I'll spread the rest of that on the corn silage ground. But yeah, I got a lot of solid manure to haul as well, quite a lot. I believe my bunk is about full, so I'll have to get some ground to spread that on here soon. So as soon as I get some wheat harvested and bale up the straw, then I'll be spreading solid on there right away to get it going, because like I said, that manure bunks are just about full, so I can't really hold too much more. So I'll be spreading that as soon as possible. But not close enough, is it? That should be close enough. So grab another tank here. And I did get a joystick. I still gotta do some messing around with it, but still trying to get used to it. I use it mostly for front loaders, and then it's got a few buttons on it where I have them preset, then a little thing on top for my camera. It's a little touchy though. It wasn't the type of joystick, the little top joystick button thing, whatever it is. Analog stick. It wasn't exactly what I thought it was. I was hoping it was one of the freely moving ones, but it's a button type analog joystick thing, so not exactly what I wanted, but not too bad either. It works. So we got our tanker. I do have to do some G's and Pete's. I do have to do a bit of a edit to this tank. As you can see, the little arrow or whatever saying when it's full and whatnot, it sticks through the ground, so you can't see it. Or at least it's on top when it's empty, but So yeah, I gotta get that fixed. So I think that should just be dragging it up into place, but I'll bring in the Giants and see how it works out. But I think I'm actually gonna slow down a little bit to get a good covering on, since I got the manure. Might as well put it on pretty thick. So this is probably even a little fast. We'll just go high 6. Then we'll be able to use up a little bit more. Be a little more realistic. Hopefully, and then it'll make the hay grow a little bit better. We'll have a bit more manure on it. But so yeah, this year I got the contours are all planted in beans, so then I think I'll probably rotate back to corn next year unless I do some wheat on them, but most likely they'll be back into corn. And then probably, let's see, the next year or the year after that, I'll be ripping up these, it won't be next year, it'll be the year after. I'll be ripping up this hay ground and replanting. Just basically switching them over is what I'm going to be doing. So then the contours right now that are arable, or however you say that, they'll be hay, and then the ones that are hay will be arable. So just basically get that little bit of crop rotation in for hay. But I may just go through I think what I might end up doing is rotating or planting wheat in the contours this year, and then that way I can spread manure on them once or twice, and then that way they're ready to go into hay and nice fertilized up and whatnot. So that's what I might end up doing. Just plant them in wheat so I have plenty of time to reseed them by the end of the year, probably. I don't know. Like I said, I'm still getting back into the swing of things, so I'll have to get used to it again and see what I want to do from here. But I'm hoping to start playing on it a bit more and recording a bit more. So I think, yeah, that should hopefully work out. I think right now we're up to 228 cattle, and then the way I have my season set, the cattle reproduce year round. I might go in and edit it and make a couple times of the year a bit slower, but right now we're getting a new cow every 4 hours and 20 minutes, I think, so it's a bit quick. But so the cattle numbers are gonna go up, so I'll probably end up selling some every now and then. I don't know what I want to go with numbers wise, what I want to stay around. I may just stay around like 230, or I may expand up a bit, but I guess I'll just have to see. Cause I wouldn't mind staying around 230, 225, 230-ish. That way, don't have too many of them, but may also expand a little bit, get the numbers up some. So I'm hoping maybe by next year, hopefully I'll be able to I may look into buying like field 13, or maybe 3 there with those 3 pieces of land. 3 pieces. Oh, I think the first field I want to buy those field 9. I want to pick that sucker up. No, I'll own this entire top corner. Then I might pick up 7 just to complete this little corner here, or the top end of the map. Because I plan on owning all the fields eventually to produce enough. Spread this little strip here and then go fill the spreader back up. See what we are on time wise. But this might not be a long video, just something to throw out there and get something out there. But I am considering throwing gearbox back in. And then I may set up my joystick for gearbox. That way I'll just have to turn it off for front loaders and whatnot, but it's not too big of a deal. But and this map is probably replacing Blake Farms. I don't think Blake Farms are I don't think it's ever going to be back. If I remember correctly, I think I deleted Blake Farms. So, because it was a really, to be completely honest, it wasn't too good of a map, but it was fun to play on, but it was a really poor map. I think it did some bad things to my game, so I just went ahead and got rid of it. I never played on it anymore anyway. Figured I was gonna start playing on, oh yeah, you can see the little arrow right there. But yeah, I decided I was gonna start playing on Automokes more often, so I thought might as well just get rid of Blake Farms. So looks like we ain't got too terribly much in the pit yet, but still a decent amount. We'll get her pumped out pretty quickly though, especially now that I slowed the speed down to put it on a little bit thicker. Should get down pretty quick. Right there you can see we got a little over 84,000 gallons, so, and they'll obviously keep producing throughout the year. Hopefully by next spring maybe we'll have quite a bit in there. So I think, let's see, how much, what am I know I'm spreading. I'll probably just end up using liquid manure with on the hay fields and then solid on the rest of them. But if I end up having enough liquid, I may do a little bit of spreading on other fields, but I've so much solid that it may be able to cover all the fields. So. And that reminds me, we'll have to check on our no-till field. Oh, I passed the contour we were on. But yeah, we have that field back there, that little field back there that we no-tilled, just to see how I like no-tilling. So, we'll see how that ends up turning out. So if I remember correctly, I don't know if I do or not, but I gotta double check this. I'm pretty sure that plowing under the, for the game anyway, I'm pretty sure plowing under the, chopped straw, gives you a fertilizer stage. Like you can see over here, the contours, these beats, I don't know how to talk anymore, but the contours that are planted with soybeans have a fertilizer stage over here, and I didn't put any on when planting, so I know putting in that chopped straw for in-game anyway, it helps. But yeah, but real life, I know I like to work the ground under and whatnot. I think it works better. I mean, I don't know, I just like it better. But obviously on a farm you gotta run some tests and see what works best, because you always want to improve your yield and basically just do what's best. But yeah, then obviously with this ground, plowing the ground really helps break it up and whatnot, so or at least working it under. But I think I'm gonna, what I do in the fall is I inline rip the bean ground and then possibly chisel the corn ground. So we'll see about that. I don't know what I want to do with the corn ground yet. I may just cultivate it, or I may rip it under, but then obviously maybe set a little plot up for no-tilling just to test it. But oh, and there's one more thing I want to check here in just a sec. I think, at least for 2 of my wheat fields, I should be able to double crop some soybeans in. We'll just cut that off for a second. Should do this off screen, but I know sometimes people like to see it. But yeah, 6 and 14, they're about ready, and I think, yeah, I have the GEO and that lets me double crop, so I'll probably end up double cropping some soybeans in, which that's why I really like planting wheat in some fields, because you can get that double crop in, make a little bit of extra money off that field for a year. So then I know I'm needing a new mic pretty bad. Yeah, as you can see there. Mine likes to do all these weird staticky noises and whatnot. You can probably hear them right now. I really don't know what's wrong with it, but I really need a new microphone. I'll probably get a, like, not a headset microphone this time. I'll probably get one with a stand and all that fancy stuff. So, because I know their sound quality is a lot better and doesn't do weird things like this usually. So might drop a few dollars on that, pick up a new one, get a real nice one. But I've been wanting to get one for a while, I just haven't got around to it. So I think I'll probably get to the end of this row right here, and then I'll call it an episode for now. Get this one uploading, and then maybe if I have time I'll record a bit more, but probably not. I'll probably, before I record next time, I'll probably get the liquid done, and then should be on to hay. I think, if I remember, yeah, the weather, it's got quite some time before we're gonna cut that hay there, maybe till Thursday. I know the way that actually, before I end the episode, I want to look at something. I don't know how Seasons has this set, but I guess we can always look. Hay, strong grass. I want to check if windrows of hay reduce like the grass does. Okay, so the way it looks, hay and straw swaths are only reduced after being exposed to rain. So what I might do is, or what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna mow hay Thursday. Then I'm gonna go ahead and buy a hay turner, so I could use one of those, and then I'll let the hay sit overnight, and then I'll bale it up, or rake it up and bale it Friday afternoon, just for that added realism. And then if I have time Friday, or what I'll probably do is I'll do harvest after I mow. And let's see, how do I want to do this? Okay, so what I'll do is Thursday morning-ish, right around 10 o'clock, when the dew dries up and all that, I'm gonna mow all the hay, and then I'll park up that, and then I'll do wheat harvest if it's ready, and then let that sit. And by late afternoon, probably like 7, 8 o'clock, after taking care of the cattle, I'll turn all the hay with the tedder, and then call it a night. And then Friday afternoon, I'll bale it and rake it, or rake it and bale it, and I'll bale the straw. So that's the plans anyway. So I'll thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next episode, and be sure, if you like the video, like it, and be sure to subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. I'll see y'all later.